Closed captioning for the Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today we get our Irish up. I pay a visit to Dick Coughlin at the House of Aaron, and I prepare Irish stew and traditional Irish coffee. But first, a preview of the area's largest parade. For the last 38 years, the Mahoning Valley comes together to celebrate the Irish at the annual St. Patrick's Parade. Always held the Sunday before March 17th, it attracts between 30 and 40,000 spectators. This year's honorees are Father Tim O'Neill, Grand Marshal, Father John Keener, the Lord Mayor of Kilkenny, and Jim Doran, the Ackerman Award recipient. Parade steps off March 13th at 1 p.m. on Market Street in Boardman. Come out for the fun. Rain, snow, or sunshine, everyone is Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Well, we're here in our 37th year for the Mahoning Valley St. Patrick Parade.
I've been here 35 years.
I'm not that old.
Oh, I am
come
that
on,
old.
We're not giving our age. This is Joyce Kaopestis. She is our president. And Joyce, I thought we were going to have a little bit warmer weather, but at least it's not raining.
It's not raining, and I hope for 50 degrees by 2 o'clock, hopefully.
Year after year, this is such a huge event. And you know, you can really see the changes. Can't you just see the different entries and the different type of people entering?
Everyone wants to be in a parade, no matter what the weather. And I can't believe the crowd that is out here already. Those are true Irishmen. Let me congratulate you on your beautiful Irish attire, your hat from Aaron, and your beautiful scarf.
Well, thank you. My friend Vivian from the Wrist Connection, she gave me this because it's Ursuline. It is definitely St. Patrick's Day. She has all these beautiful color combinations.
She has beautiful things there. I shop there a lot.
Well, I'll have to get you one.
Oh, thank you.
Would everybody please give us your attention? And we are now going to have Gemma sing the national anthem. You ready, honey? All righty.
Fall at top when y'all again. When dar slew hearty daronicun. When void vesser.
Well, let's hear it for Gemma. Thank you. Take a bow. That was absolutely beautiful, hon.
It's tough to do.
That is tough to do. Why don't we tell them about what's coming up?
Well, the Boardman Band is going to lead the parade for the second year. Our Grand Marshal, Dick Coughlin from the House of Aaron. Our Ackerman Award winner is... I forget.
Tom Ike,
Tom Ike.
who has been with us for many, many years as a parade marshal. And then we have our Cleary Award winner, who is Terry Brennan, who is usually here behind the scene. But now we're going to bring him out into the public eye.
Our Lord Mayor of Kilkenny is the chief of the Boardman Police plus the Boardman Police Department. Every year the Boardman Police dedicate their time and their no money they take for this. They just do the parade for us for free. So we really thought it was time to honor the Boardman Police here.
Guess who is co-hosting with me? Mayor McNally. After last year,
yes,
you had such a good time.
I had way too much fun last year, so I'm on a very short leash this year. Very short.
So we're going to co-host again. Now, what was your favorite part of the parade, other than being Grand Marshal last year?
I think it was the first time I'd actually seen the parade from beginning to end, and it's a long parade. But we had a great time together. We got a chance to be fun together, and I enjoyed that, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'll tell you, we've got a lot of marching bands, we've got a lot of pipe bands, and we've got some really neat units. So I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by what we're offering this year.
All right, now, will the sun be making an appearance today?
I would like to see the sun. I'm putting all weathermen on notice. I never will trust them again.
Because they told us we're going to be 50 degrees.
Yes.
We have not attained that mark yet. In fact, we're wind chills, I'm going to say about 30 degrees right now.
Exactly.
So we need rapid improvement.
The Irish are a hardy bunch, though, and we will persevere. How about this bacon? Did you try this?
Yes, that was actually my piece that I put on the table.
Okay, well then you eat this one.
Now
Mine is over here.
What's
This
so
is
special about it, Casey?
slow cooked for 4 hours at 250 with Guinness and brown sugar.
It's like a candied bacon.
It is
effect.
delicious. Mm. The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor. I'm here at the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery with owner Phil Rita, and the high holiday is quickly approaching, the green season. And Phil, you're partying all week long, kicking it off March 13th with Parade Day.
It is St. Patrick's Week here at Magic Tree. We open early at 8 a.m. for Kegs and Eggs, traditional Irish food. Then Anna and Elsa will be here after the parade. We will have live music all day long, bagpipers, Irish band all day long. Bring the family down on Sunday. And then on St. Patrick's Day, we're going to have it all over again with bagpipers, Irish band. Then the Chardon Polka Band will be playing that night.
Oh, that's great. Nothing like those nice Polish boys on St. Patrick's Day. Come on out for all the fun at the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery.
At Spitzer Chevrolet, we want your next vehicle purchase to be smooth, enjoyable, and most importantly, fast. Just go to any vehicle details page on SpitzerLordstown.com and structure your deal by valuing your trade, personalizing payments, and even applying for credit from home. Quick start your deal on a 2016 Cruze for $157 per month, or a 2016 Malibu for $199 per month with zero down. Save time and start online with Spitzer Quick Start. Go to SpitzerLordstown.com to start now. Spitzer, saving you more since 1904.
Mahoney County seniors deserve to live with dignity and respect. Your vote for Issue 1 will help all seniors remain safely in their homes. Issue 1 will provide the services our seniors and their families need. Please vote for Issue 1, the Senior Services Levy.
St. Patrick's Day is the high holiday in my house. We celebrate St. Patrick's Day the entire month of March. So today I'm going to prepare some wonderful Irish specialties. We'll have the Irish coffee. We'll have that wonderful potato and cabbage side dish, Colcannon. But first we're going to start with Irish stew with Guinness. Lots of root vegetables. You can choose beef or lamb depending on your preference. And it is a wonderful hearty dish for the cold winds of March. So let's get started and make some Irish stew. For this recipe, you'll need 3 pounds of cubed lamb shoulder or beef, whichever you prefer, 1/2 cup flour, 2 large potatoes peeled and cubed, 3 large carrots peeled and sliced, 3 stalks of celery cut into 1/2-inch slices, 2 large onions diced, 2 parsnips peeled and sliced, 1 turnip peeled and sliced, 6 garlic cloves minced, fresh parsley, rosemary, and thyme combined in a bundle, 12 ounces of Guinness Stout, 1 quart beef stock, 2 teaspoons cornstarch, and salt and pepper to taste. I've heated about 1/4 cup of canola oil, and now we'll add the beef. I've already salted it. Lamb also works well, and it's whatever your preference is. So let's line the bottom of the pan with the beef and brown it on all sides. Now I'm just going to sprinkle the flour on the browned beef. This adds a nice crust when we add it back in. To the oil and the beef fat and the bits of beef that are left in the pot, we're now going to add our celery and carrots, the onions, 6 cloves of garlic. We've softened the vegetables for about 2 or 3 minutes, and now we'll deglaze this pan with a bottle of Guinness Stout. This adds such a nice, rich flavor to the stew. It is a must-add ingredient. And if you're worried about the alcohol, it will cook out. Now we'll add the turnips, the parsnips, and the potatoes. We'll add our quart of beef stock. Now we just want to add enough to cover all the vegetables. The floured beef goes back into the pot. We'll add our bundle of herbs, bring it to a boil. It's boiling and it smells wonderful. We'll mix it one more time, put the lid on it, lower the heat, cook for 2 to 3 hours until the meat and vegetables are nice and tender. Colcannon is a wonderful traditional Irish side dish with onions and cabbage and potatoes. So let's get that started. Great with this stew or any main dish. All right, we've already got 7 potatoes, peeled and quartered and boiling. And we'll do it till it's fork tender, so it'll be about 10 minutes or so. And while we're doing that, let's take 3 tablespoons of butter. We'll melt this. Now that the butter's melted, we'll add the onions. This is 1 large one, but if you have smaller ones, 2 or 3. And we'll just soften these for about 3 to 5 minutes. The onions are nice and soft, so now we will add our shredded cabbage. This is 3 cups, about a half of medium-sized head. And we'll soften this 5 minutes further. The onions and cabbage are nice and soft, smells so good. Now is a good time to add the nutmeg. I like to grate in the fresh nutmeg, about a teaspoon, and then we'll also add some salt and pepper to taste. So let's assemble the Colcannon. The potatoes have been drained, and now we'll add 3 tablespoons of butter. We'll mash that together, and now we'll add about a half a cup of half and half. And now we'll just take our softened cabbage and onion, and we'll fold these together. Right in the middle, I make a little well, and I just add, for good measure, 2 more tablespoons of butter. We'll let that melt down, and it is a beautiful, wonderful side dish. You're going to love it with everything, and as soon as that stew's done, we'll enjoy our feast. The stew is almost done, and it's a little soupy. I like mine a little thicker, so I've dissolved a teaspoon of cornstarch in water, and I will add this to it to thicken it up a bit. Well, my mother Jelaine is here to make one of our favorite cocktails. It's got to be the Irish coffee.
It's hard to believe that the Irish coffee is originated, so they say, at the Buena Vista in San Francisco.
And we've been there many times enjoying them.
Here's our glasses.
So we have the authentic glasses, and really it's quite easy. Take 2 cubes of sugar, and then you put the coffee on top. Nice, rich, black coffee. And you let it sit for just a minute so it breaks up the sugar cube. And then you break it up with a spoon. And they do this like an assembly line.
There must be a dozen glasses, and they go boop, 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 boop.
And we'll hopefully show the footage we have from my honeymoon.
Oh,
Where we took that with our phone. So we break that up nicely. And then, of course, Irish whiskey. Take an ounce and add that right on top. Now, all we'll do is take heavy whipping cream, and you can use a blender. I'm going to use an immersion blender, and we'll just blend it quickly, not where it's real stiff. And then you just layer it right on top. Look at that. What do you think, Mom?
shades of Buena Vista.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Mommy, I absolutely love this too. And isn't the Guinness such a nice rich
it does
base
put
for
it-
that?
It does.
The meat is tender. The Colcannon is a wonderful side dish. Wonderful with stew or whatever you're making for dinner. And so easy and flavorful.
As they say, Guinness is good for you.
Guinness is great for you. And so are Irish coffees. Nice, thick black coffee with some Irish whiskey and fresh whipped cream. Wonderful stuff. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day any day of the week and go to my website for these recipes, CaseyMaloneShow.com. Here's looking at you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Mom. Cheers. The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Feed your family with fresh and healthy foods from Rulli Brothers. Our deli features the best selection of top quality meats, cheeses, and salads that go perfectly with fresh breads from the Rulli's in-store bakery. And prepared foods like hot wings, pizza, sausage and peppers, pasta and meatballs are available every day from the Rulli Brothers kitchen. Great foods prepared fresh daily at great prices. Rulli Brothers, Boardman, Austintown.
Hi everybody, I'm Danny, owner and operator of Cthulhu Prime Meats, a third-generation butcher shop that not only specializes in quality, but also in customer service and doing things in a new technological way. Chris here is our customer service manager. Chris, what do you think that we do differently than any other grocery store?
I think we personally not only offer great product, but we can offer a great customer service experience as well. We try and treat all our customers like they were family and friends, ask how their family's doing just so they can keep in touch, and give them that customer experience that they deserve.
And the nice part is we not only do that inside the store, but also on CthulhuPrimeMeats.com, where you can buy a lot of our products that we carry here, whether it be grass-fed beef, organic chicken, some of our specialty burgers and bacon. Those are wonderful, and we're going to provide that same customer experience online as we do in store.
Come see us in store or online. Make your next meal one to remember.
People are always asking about the quality of our jewelry. We like to tell them that if it's in our store, it's something any of us would be proud to own. So it's out of my price range, they say. And we explain, quality doesn't have to be expensive. And the pricey stuff you see elsewhere isn't always quality. Kamara Jewelers understands this. You can have confidence in everything here. But if you have a problem, bring it back. We'll fix it, replace it, make it right. That's what we mean by quality at Kamara Jewelers.
The House of Aaron in Boardman is in the business of all things Irish. Balik china, crystal, Aaron knitwear, and Irish jewelry, all imported from Ireland, can be found here. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day every day at the House of Aaron. I'm here at the House of Aaron on Southern Boulevard in Boardman with the owner, Dick Coughlin. And this is not a store that you come just for St. Patrick's Day. This is a store where you can come and find beautiful, quality Irish goods all year long. Dick, how long have you had the House of Aaron?
We've been here since 1995.
And what made you decide that the Youngstown market was ready for an authentic Irish goods store?
Well, the summer of 1991, my wife and I were shopping in an Irish shop in Cleveland, and the lady there, kind of when we were talking about different things, she said, I was thinking about setting up a kiosk at your mall for St. Patrick's, for Christmas. So I'm thinking, well, I was thinking about retiring from the post office at that time. So I'm going to give it a try. So my wife and I did that, 1991. After Christmas, it turned out to be pretty well. It was a pretty good show. We took all the stuff back. We went to a trade show in Chicago, bought a bunch of stuff, and we did it on our own at this kiosk until 1995.
You have so many beautiful gift items with the Galway crystal and the Balik and that. What are some of the top sellers you have here in the store?
The biggest seller we have is our jewelry. All our jewelry was made in Ireland, so we sell a lot of the Cladar rings and the Celtic crosses. That and the Balik china are our big sellers.
Now your store probably has more Notre Dame merchandise than any store in our region. How did you come to be such a huge Fighting Irish fan?
If you're an Irish Catholic person, when you're 6 months old, you're a Notre Dame fan. And that's just ingrained in you, and it's part of you.
Maureen Coughlin is Dick's daughter and also helps here at the House of Aaron. I love this family picture. This is a beautiful frame, Maureen. And you can make these, you can order these and have...
You can order these and we'll get it in just a few weeks.
Individualized with all the family members' names. Oh, with your mom and brother.
Names as you'd like on there.
I love that. So how do you like working at this store?
Oh, I love this store. This store, my dad, this is our 20th year. 1995 we opened up here. I do most of the ordering and the managing.
And how do you find things that will appeal that, the people haven't seen before? Is that a lot of work investigating, trying to find some different takes on things?
Well, it's a crapshoot because you go to a trade show and there's so much stuff. And so you're trying to decide what will sell for our customer base. Somebody else's who has a shop in Pittsburgh can sell different stuff than we can sell here in Youngstown.
Now, I know you have a lot of the St. Patrick's party stuff, but that's not what you usually have on hand.
No, after St. Patrick's Day, that all goes away and we get out the general merchandise then.
But you do see a good business all year long. I mean, because it's always a good time to buy some beautiful Irish
see, you
things.
have birthdays, you have weddings, graduations, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Somebody's always looking for something with a shamrock on it. And that helps us.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Your vote for the Mahoney County Senior Services Levy will provide all seniors with the help they need to remain safely in their homes. We can increase the quality of life for seniors and their families. Please vote for Issue 1, the Senior Services Levy.
There's a new standard in assisted living.
One that combines comfort, luxury, convenience, and the highest quality expert care.
Your loved ones can experience it now in Canfield's premier senior living location.
The Inn at Ironwood offers fine dining and amenities such as a concierge, salon, housekeeping, and laundry services.
And a truly elegant setting in Canfield.
Call us for more information or visit us and take a tour.
The Inn at Ironwood, Canfield's premier senior living location.
He doesn't need your help until he does. 3 cylinders, dual overhead cams, and 50 horsepower. Go bold, go powerful, go Gator.
My love and affection for all things Irish was inherited from my father, Vincent Gilmartin. He was so proud of his Irish roots. And of course, St. Patrick's Day was his favorite holiday. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite memories from my wedding. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I miss you, Daddy, and love you. Sláinte.
This is a song that my dad used to sing at Irish weddings a long time ago. And the name of the song is The Damsel, Only 19 Years Old. As I went a-walking one night by the strand, I met a fair damsel, she was dressed up so grand. She had feathers and finery, she had jewels and gold. She said she was a damsel, only 19 years old. Her fingers were tapered, her neck like the swan, her nose a little turned up, her voice not too strong. In 3 weeks we were married, and our wedding bells told that I married a damsel, only 19 years old. When the wedding party broke up, we retired to rest. I nearly dropped dead when this girl, she undressed. For a carload of padding from her chest did unfold. Says I, you're a dandy, only 19 years old. When I awoke in the morning, I thought I would faint. She scraped off her thin cheeks a full pound of paint, and on her left shoulder a little hump did behold. Says I, you're a cuckoo, only 19 years old. She took off her wax fingers till she left only 3. She unscrewed her left leg up as far as the knee. When she took out her glass eye, on the carpet it rolled. Oh, good God Almighty, only 19 years old. She took out her eyebrows, they were black and sublime. She took out her false teeth, she had just 29. When she took off her blonde hair, her bald pate told that I married a damsel only 19 years old. So now take my advice when for marriage you go. Examine your girl from her head to her toe. For if you do not, you will like me be sold to a damn Nova Scotian who is 90 years old.
Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be opening up for U2.
My show is always on. Watch previous segments at CaseyMaloneShow.com. Sponsored by the Ingram Law Office. The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.